Welcome back. You're watching NewsX and I'm Asawari Jindal. Former Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray has written to President Draupadi Murmu, inviting her to participate in Aarti in Kalaram Temple in Nashik on January 22nd, which is of course the date for the Ram Mandir consecration ceremony. He said that there should have been consultation with Shankaracharyas on this ceremony. He further stated that he will perform Aarti on the banks of Godavari River on 22nd January. This comes amid Congress leaders decline the Ram Temple inauguration ceremony. Shiv Sena UBT had earlier also stated that the soul of the Congress party is Hindu and that the party should attend the Lord Ram Temple consecration ceremony in Ayodhya if they have received the special invitation, keeping aside the political differences. However, Congress leaders are now saying that they might attend the temple after the 22nd January consecration. Meanwhile, my colleague Rushali Kadam joins us on the broadcast to give us more on this. Rushali, over to you. What more details can you share with our viewers as far as this invite is concerned?
We have seen that how the invitations were sent, particularly if you're talking about Maharashtra, almost 350 invitations have been sent to different celebrities, political party leaders. But when it comes to Uddhav Thackeray, the invitation was sent by him by courier. So no physically any someone from the Ram Mandir Temple Committee came to invite Uddhav Thackeray, but this was not the case with the rest of the leaders. So somewhere that is a point which triggered, and Uddhav Thackeray has decided that he will not go there on the particularly on the 22nd, but he will perform the Aarti at the Kalaram Mandir in Nashik, where we have seen yesterday Prime Minister Narendra Modi also performed the Aarti. And of course he took a part in the cleanliness drive. So it was decided and announced by Uddhav Thackeray that he is not going to go to Ayodhya, but he will perform the Aarti at the Kalaram Mandir temple. Kalaram Mandir itself has a different layers, because Kalaram Mandir is a very ancient mandir. The priests are claiming that the Ram spent quite a quality time when he was out of the Ayodhya. So certainly it has a significance, and not only the spiritual significance, but also the Dalit movement played a vital role during the Kalaram Mandir opening ceremony. And that's the reason why this particularly Uddhav Thackeray has called and requested a priest to attend the Aarti.
All right, I think we've lost our connection over there. Meanwhile, joining us on the broadcast is Mr. Anand Dubey, Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray faction. Good morning, sir, and thank you so much for speaking to us on NewsX. Now, of course, there's a lot that is happening, but, I just want to understand the reason. I mean, why has there been Aarti that has been now placed on the day of the consecration ceremony? Why has that happened?
नमस्ते
जी बताइए।
आपने सवाल पूछा है कि उसी दिन हमने नासिक में राम भगवान की आरती का आयोजन क्यों रखा है, ठीक है?
जी बताइए बताइए।
इसलिए रखा है कि 22 जनवरी को एक प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी ने अयोध्या में श्री राम भगवान के निर्माण वाले दिन, मतलब जिस दिन उनकी प्राण प्रतिष्ठा होगी, उसमें कुछ लोगों को, लिमिटेड लोगों को बुलाया है। अब हमें तो उसमें बुलाया नहीं है, तो हम तो राम भगवान को मानने वाले लोग हैं, तो कहीं न कहीं तो पूजा अर्चना करेंगे। तो हम महाराष्ट्र से आते हैं। महाराष्ट्र में नासिक में पंचवटी में श्री राम भगवान ने अपने कुछ दिन वहां बिताए, तो स्वाभाविक सी बात है कि वहां भी वही राम भगवान है जो अयोध्या में है। तो हम वहां नहीं जा पा रहे हैं, तो हम यही दर्शन पूजन अर्चना कर रहे हैं, और क्यों न करें, हमारा अधिकार है। राम भगवान तो हर जगह है, कण कण में है। अगर अयोध्या में 22 जनवरी के दिन हमें न्योता नहीं है, तो हम जहां रहेंगे वहीं राम भगवान की पूजा करेंगे। हम महाराष्ट्र के नासिक में, पंचवटी में उस दिन पूरे श्रद्धा से, प्रेम से, अपने दल बल के साथ राम भगवान की पूजन अर्चना आरती सब हम कर रहे हैं। इसमें किसी को कोई ऐतराज होने की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं है। बताइए।
All right, sir. All right, sir. Absolutely, we've heard you there. Meanwhile, BJP spokesperson Ali Daruwala joins us on the broadcast. Good morning and thank you so much for speaking to us on NewsX. Now, you've heard what the Shiv Sena UBT faction leader had to say over there. But of course, I'd like to ask you, I mean, there's so much happening. Congress has rejected the invite for the consecration ceremony. Mallikarjun Kharge, Sonia Gandhi, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, they all were given invitations, but of course Mallikarjun Kharge has come out and he said that the BJP has been targeting us relentlessly over the decision of not attending the event. And now we're learning that former Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray has sent out an invitation to President Draupadi Murmu and for to participate in Aarti at Kalaram Temple in Nashik on the same date as the consecration ceremony. What are your thoughts?
Good morning, ma'am, Roshali and ma'am at the studio. I would like to say this is really a childish behavior. Today is just the 13th of Jan. We have got 9-10 days more for the auspicious program to be held. I'm sure he will be invited and he has to be invited because Uddhavji Thackeray and his father, Honorable Balasaheb Thackeray, are natural alliance and they have fought shoulder to shoulder with Bharatiya Janata Party to attain the freedom and attain the priesthood and the eminence that we have today. But let me assure you, yesterday Ma Pitambara was in Pune and she's flown to Bombay today, and there will be a series of high priests who will be visiting Honorable Uddhav Thackeray ji, and sure enough the invitation will be extended. None other but the highest priest in the Mandir. That was one thing. And second thing, what I would recollect from all this, Uddhavji having a very bad health, he may avoid this huge public gathering. He may be having a small get-together in Nashik, like how the spokesperson from Ubata Sena said. That also is a very right thing for him to do. But let's have some patience. Uddhavji is a natural alliance and he and his party are equally responsible for the day that we are seeing today.
Right, so absolutely stay on with us. But still with us on the broadcast is Mr. Anand Dubey. So you just heard what the BJP spokesperson had to say. That he's saying that, of course, former Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray is, of course, he's a little unwell. So maybe, going out in such a big gathering would be a little problematic by nature. But what he did essentially start by saying was that this is childish behavior. What would you like to say to that?
मुझे सिर्फ ये कहना है कि ये जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता और प्रवक्ता हैं, ये डॉक्टर भी बन गए क्या? इन्होंने कहाँ से डिग्री ली है, कहाँ से पढ़ाई की है, क्या जानते हैं स्वास्थ्य के बारे में? कैसे जानते हैं कि उद्धव ठाकरे जी की तबीयत ठीक नहीं है? तो ये लोग ठीक है, अहंकार में चूर हैं। और रही बात न्योता आएगा तो क्या कोई एहसान करने वाले हैं क्या? और कब आएगा? 22 के बाद आएगा? दुनिया को न्योता जा के दे रहे हो, पूरी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की टीम लग गई है। अरे मंदिर के ट्रस्ट को भी कुछ करने दोगे भाई, कि बस उन्हें बस मुखौटा बना के रखोगे? पूरी तरह से इस कार्यक्रम को एक प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी की तरह हाईजैक कर लिया गया है। जो चाहेंगे वही आएगा, जो चाहेंगे वही वहां बैठेगा, कौन गर्भगृह में जाएगा, किसके मुंह पर कैमरा फोकस्ड होगा। अरे बंद करिए ये सब गंदी राजनीति। आप राम भक्त हैं तो राम भगवान के बताए हुए पद चिन्हों पर भी तो चलिए। पिता के वचन के लिए पूरा राजपाट त्याग कर वन में चले गए राम भगवान, और आप लोग सत्ता को लेने के लिए कुछ भी करने को तैयार है। अरे वन तो छोड़िए, आप लोग सत्ता में बैठे रहने के लिए कोई पार्टी को भी तोड़ना पड़े तो तोड़ देते हैं, किसी को जेल में डालना है तो जेल में डाल देते हैं, और बात करते हैं राम भगवान की। बड़ा दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है। ठीक है, अब ये सब चुनाव में जनता जवाब देगी। हम तो जनता जनार्दन के सामने जाएंगे, सब बताएंगे, और राम भगवान के प्रति हमारी जो आस्था है उसको 22 तारीख को हम नासिक में दिखाएंगे। हम हमेशा राम भगवान को मानते हैं, उनका नाम लेते हैं, लेकिन अब राम भगवान के नाम पर राजनीति इन्हें करना है तो ये करें। हम तो राम भगवान को हमेशा अपने बोलते हैं ना कि अपने हृदय में रखने के साथ साथ उनका रोज स्मरण करते हैं और उनके बताए हुए पद चिन्हों पर चलना चाहते हैं। ये राम भगवान, जैसे आपने अपना जीवन चरित्र जिया वैसे ही आशीर्वाद दीजिए कि हम सब भी जिए। ये बाकी जिन पार्टियों को राजनीति करनी है वो करें, उनको शुभकामनाएं।
Right, so absolutely. Stay on with us. I know, Mr. Ali Daruwala, you want to speak, but just give me a minute. We also have Mr. Vishwas Pathak, BJP State Coordinator, joining us on the broadcast. Good morning, sir, and thank you so much for speaking to us on NewsX. Now, you just heard what the Shiv Sena UBT spokesperson had to say. He said that the consecration ceremony is now being treated as a personal event. What he has essentially said that it is like a private limited company. This is what has been stated. What are your remarks on this?
Let them say whatever they want to say. We are very clear that after 550 years of long time, our Ram Lala is going to get good house. Ram Mandir is going to be inaugurated, rather dedicated to the nation on 22nd of this month. And we are happy. Entire nation is very happy. And when such event is happening, it should not be seen as a political, it should not be seen from political aspects. It is all about our आस्था। राम हमारे भगवान थे, आज उनको एक प्रॉपर मंदिर मिल रहा है, मकान मिल रहा है, 550 साल की लड़ाई के बाद में मिल रहा है। यू नो दैट ये 90 के शतक में 1992 में जो कार सेवा हुई थी, उस कार सेवा में किन किन लोगों ने भाग लिया था, उसका ये फलित है। हम लोग बहुत खुश है। रही बात उद्धव बाला साहब ठाकरे की, he is the most confused and misdirected person. Now he is going to Nasik, which is okay. Today's India Alliance this meeting, which he is skipping. So he is most confused. He doesn't know where he is. And 2 days before, the Speaker of Maharashtra has very clearly given verdict that original Shiv Sena remains with Mr. Eknath Shinde, which is part of our alliance. Therefore, we just give a damn to what they are saying.
All right, so we've heard you over there. I'm going to go back to Mr. Anand Dubey, who's still with us on the broadcast. So you just heard what the BJP State Coordinator, Mr. Vishwas Pathak, had to say. He's in fact stated that former Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray is confused and misdirected, that politics is being played out. What do you want to say on that?
No. We are not confused. हम बहुत ही सही तरीके से काम कर रहे हैं और हमें खुशी है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेताओं ने हम पर नजर बनाए रखी है। आज जो इंडिया गठबंधन की बैठक है वर्चुअली, उसमें हम इसलिए नहीं जुड़ रहे हैं क्योंकि हमारा पूर्व नियोजित कार्यक्रम कल्याण लोकसभा में लगा है, जहां हमारे नेता उद्धव ठाकरे जी शाखा प्रमुखों से मिल रहे हैं, बातचीत कर रहे हैं, संवाद कर रहे हैं। और जिस घराने शाही की बात कल प्रधानमंत्री जी कर रहे थे, एकनाथ शिंदे जी के पुत्र श्रीकांत शिंदे उसी लोकसभा सीट से मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट हैं, तो हम वहां जाकर हमारे कार्यकर्ताओं की डिमांड पर उनसे मिलजुल रहे हैं, बातचीत कर रहे हैं। तो हम कंफ्यूज नहीं हैं, हम बल्कि खुश हैं कि ये लोग एक तरफ कहते हैं कि हम किसी से डरते नहीं और एक तरफ हमारी गतिविधियों पर नजर भी बनाए रखते हैं। तो ये डर अच्छा लगा, ऐसे ही डरते रहिए, जब चुनाव आएगा तब दूध का दूध और पानी का पानी हो जाएगा।
All right, so stay on with us. Meanwhile, I see that Mr. Ari Daruwala wants to speak on this. Sir, of course, you just heard what the Shiv Sena UBT spokesperson had to say. They're saying that the BJP is scared of Shiv Sena UBT. He's also just stated that doodh ka doodh aur pani ka pani ho jayega in the upcoming elections. I'm going to go to you and I'm going to garner your reaction on this.
Yeah, ma'am, we are drifting from the main issue, that is the invitation for the inauguration on the 22nd Jan for the inauguration of the Ram Mandir.
Yes.
Ma'am, I would like to make it very clear from his speech, what Mr. Dubeji said is total, I can see jealousy oozing out of it. They fought with us shoulder to shoulder, and when the time has come, when we need to celebrate along with the nation, not only nation, the full world, they are not there on the platform. It is one point of jealousy. I agree, no problem. Point number 2, he said pride. We are in no pride, we are in no ahankar. Over here, Ram ye sabke bhagwan hai. And over here, not only mandir, masjid, dargah, and even the Imambara and the Parsi Agyaris are celebrating. I would request, he doesn't need any invite. Ram ye sabke bhagwan hai. Ayodhya aapka, hamara, hum sabka hai. He can even just walk in, he will be given a red carpet that will show his total, his what do you say, his broad-mindedness and his greatness. If he walks in even without an invite, that will show he is connected to Ram and his Astha and not with this petty politics. Let us not make this into a spoil event. Let us celebrate and rejoice. When a Diwali has been called in the country, why isn't Uddhavji showing his large-heartedness and saying, sir, we don't need your invite. Ram hamara hai, यानी राम राज्य है जिसमें हर एक बंदा ये पूरे देश में आजादी के साथ घूम सकता है. That is when I would salute Honorable Uddhav Thackeray, or not like people like Dubey who would make a scene out of this, being invited, not being invited, and all that thing. So I would say just show your large-heartedness. Honorable Prime Minister is on total good terms with Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray. He's been misguided by the wolf and the fox and the sharks. He should just shrug it and join hands and walk shoulder to shoulder. Like Vishwas ji said, Ram 550 years के बाद उनका आस्थि का स्थान मिला है. Let us all celebrate and rejoice.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.